It is finally time to continue. I'm at the 5th row and at 1500 stitches. Finally have the time, also the energy. Let's write it down. So 1406. And this time I'm going to watch the second part or second movie of National Treasure. I will probably speak later more when people are tuning in. Maybe somebody will ask questions. So until then, I will just begin. This is how I am right now. Hi everyone. finally, after waiting for 1 week, I can continue with my 5th row. It's going to take me probably a bit more than 3 hours, but let's say 3 hour-ish, because I already had 1500 done, and that was like almost an hour. Okay, I let go a stitch. So I will be soon, will have a bit more time on my hands, so hopefully I will be able to do these lives a bit more often, because I really want to get to the part where I am, I will after, yeah, today I checked, so after row 26 I will change colors. This is something that I'm looking forward to. Okay, so now I still have okay, there is some kind of issue. I will fix that and then I will turn my mic on again. So yeah, that was easy. I just missed this part and started it later, and that threw off. So yeah, I'm really waiting for the, so then it will be part 1-2. It will be light blue. But until then, yeah, I have still almost 20 something rows. So if I do 1 row each time, it's still more than 20 days. And yeah, it's not like I can knit always every day. I do also have to spend some time with my family, have some stuff done at home. And I don't think my body can handle sitting for so many hours every day. So, but I am hopeful that in January I will have the color switch. But even before that, I will have soon naps. Naps are very fun. This edge lace, can I have my, I think this is this way. So basically, yeah, this is the how I have it in Excel. So I have 4 tabs in order to fit everything, and this is the stitch count in every piece, and this is only the half. So with the shawls, it's always, this will be the edge and this is the center, so I only write down half, and this should be the row count in total. So yeah, it's in Estonian basically, but this is the first. It's 1 through 26 white, and this is the pattern that I use, my shawl number 22, reversed cat paw, I think it's in English, and from chart 2, the motif. And the nub count is small, like you see. It's only 1610 nub counts in every, and only 130,000 something stitches. So it is quite fun, but the 1,600 or 1,600 nubs is, it's really not a lot. Although I don't think I can say certainly what is my average nub count in patterns. Some have like definitely less than 1,000. Some may even have only a few hundred. Although I would love to know it, I will probably at one point check what is my statistical average count of nubs per shawl or shawl pattern. But I do know that the 1,000 stitch shawl that had like 12,000 nubs. So I chose 2 of my favorite the big motifs, which are full of nubs, and I put them in one shawl, so they alternate, you know, one and one and one and one. So that's how I got the stitch count so high. And yeah, that would be my personal record, but I don't even know what is like an average nub count, but it's, yeah, it's it's definitely less than 1,600, like that one. So yeah, I will just continue on. I try to keep an eye on the chat just in case someone wants to ask a question. And I will, yeah, talk to you later. Try to counting your stitches. Yeah, it's I know that I can I have done it 1,000 stitches in 1 hour, and I thought this is fast, but it turns out that I can even do faster with 5,000 stitches. It doesn't take me usually 5 hours, and without pattern it's even, less. I don't remember what was it, 3 something hours is just knit stitches without any pattern. So if I'm just focused on the knitting, which is not 100% always true, sometimes I answer, sometimes I probably daydream, who knows. I'm at 2000, so yeah, some things do take time, but it's can go probably quite fast. But funny thing is that with the knops, yeah, I don't know how many. I have that video on YouTube, so in 1 hour, I don't remember how many knops I had, but quite many. And so basically it still took me like an hour, but the back row, so the purling, took me not like double time, but it was took definitely more time, because one thing is to just do a nap, and the other thing is to purl it in a good in a way that you don't lose any stitches and everything. So I didn't think that before doing that row, I didn't think about that, but yeah, it's logical. And I do want to thank everyone who is watching. Every view, every comment, every interaction with my channel helps to grow my channel bigger, and I do appreciate it. And it's also really nice to see that there are people who are interested, who are curious. It's always nice to get questions, but even even if you just say hello and or watch or leave a like, it's very much appreciated. And before I shut up and continue, I do want to add that I have currently on Ravelry, the link is in the description. I have a sale going. No, you don't need any coupon codes or anything. So every pattern and also my ebook are 25% off. until the end of the year. And there's not probably, but more than 100 different patterns available. But of course there are also I should check, but I think around like 5 or 6 patterns that are for free. I don't know even if I can name them all. I think one was definitely nameless. Then there's evergreen trees, really nice, maybe like Christmassy or wintry pattern with evergreen trees. Then there was illusion, named after my cat. 9-gag. And that's, oh, I think the blooming apple tree was also, so it's like I have so many patterns, and then and I have knitted so much anyway, so it's sometimes difficult to remember everything. But yeah, at least I know my name, and I remember my favorite patterns. But yeah, sometimes I have difficulty with small details. I used to know how many stitches are, the stitch count for casting on is in certain patterns, but by now of course I don't remember. But it's also that I don't think that it is actually necessary. My shelves are already filled with a lot of stuff, so remembering that, okay. Oh, but yeah, I know big star is still 397 stitches, that I know, but I have some shawls that are not typical stitch count, so I have some that are different sized, but most common is like 405, and for the bigger one I think it's 463, but I don't know. I think I should eventually make a Excel spreadsheet, because I really love Excel spreadsheets, and put all the basic information in about the shawls, like stitch count. With the by stitch count I mean those stitches that are casted on. With those I don't count any other, and also how many naps and so on. But at the same time I know it's kind of, it's not like really necessary to make it, so I might just be able to avoid doing that, just so that I don't have another thing that I want to do and spend my time doing it. But yeah, it would be interesting to see the different numbers in one table. But yeah, I have, even without that, I should prepare a few updated patterns. I made some slight changes how I how everything looks like in my PDF files. I'm also updating photographs, so instead of doing some pointless Excel stuff, I should be updating some of the patterns that are just waiting for the photographs, because I do hope to have soon a bit more time to also do some photographing, which means always blocking the shawls, and then really fun time of photographing them. And of course also I have I think only two, but I might even be, you know, not correct, but I definitely have two new patterns waiting, but considering my memory, oh yeah, okay, if I also count the 1000 stitch one, then it's three, but I will not probably publish that one because I don't see point, so it's just for, you know, just for funsies. So yeah, I remember now only two new patterns, but my drawer is filled with shawls that need to be blocked and then photographed. And who knows? And the funny thing is, I made the video how to block a shawl, and now I am waiting for the, you know, the energy. I have to take my old laptop for that to put the video together, because new Windows doesn't have that video editor I like for this really simple stuff. Now just to cut and put together and add some noises or voices or music, whatever. And it's like it's like really easy and really simple program that I enjoy using. So although there are a lot of different ones, not all of them are free to use, as in, you know, they will add some logos or something. So basically, yeah, in order to make that video, I need to open my very old laptop, which is quite slow, but I don't also want to make the format for that, because I might have some kind of program there that I'm not sure how to get back. I have some license stuff there, so my plan is to, again, when I have time and energy, because I don't enjoy sitting behind computers, I would just need to delete everything by hand that is unnecessary and basically keep it for, you know, kind of like as a spare or for that video editing. Yeah, only basically for that. So I'm not the person who likes changes. I'm still not very fond of this new Windows, whichever number that even is. I think my old laptop had Windows 10, and that was like good for me. But of course, it's now, you know, without any safety. I actually didn't even. I think they are like basically the support for Windows 10 is, I think, done. So it's probably at one point will not function or is not safe to use with internet. So I'm not gonna do that, but hopefully I will still be able to use my video editor that I like that they provide. But yeah, for new Windows, it's we could not find it, and the new stuff I did not like very well. So I don't know, I should probably, cut my mic and just continue. I do want to get it done quickly, although I will have to take a break at some point. I will not be able to sit for 3 something hours, so but I will try to get at least half uh, half done, to get to a half point of so it's like, I don't know when, but maybe at 1.5 hour mark something. But I will say that at least my hands are taking this quite fine. But yeah, again, I'm not even knitting that many hours a day, so and I know I have knitted like 10 plus something hours. I have it documented somewhere, so I've had days when I knit for a very long time, and then I do had some problems for a while. So knitting this 3, 4, 5 hours is actually quite okay. And I'm not doing it every day, but I do have, my back stuff. Sometimes I have some other stuff. So yeah, it's knitting is not not an easy sport, but I think most difficult is just that you have to, especially with knitting like this, I try to stay basically in one position so that I don't move around and stuff, although I do still move around. And I cannot just stretch and stuff like I would usually do if I'm just knitting in, and usually I have a bit more comfy position, I think. Yeah. So yeah, right now I do feel my back, so that's why probably I was talking about my back. But yeah, let me shut up for a while. If somebody has any questions or something to say, I do keep an eye on chat, and so let's do that. Okay, it's the fun time to move the stitches. I'm getting, as you can see, it's getting tight, so I have to again move them. Right now without the knobs, plus minus 1,000 is enough. If they would even come, okay, they're moving. But with the knobs, I think it will be, I will have to do more. And there's also one more. I'm hopeful, very, very hopeful that even when I have like a huge row of knobs, which will be like a few thousand knobs in one row. I think I had those, and no knob rows. So this is the time when I will probably need all of this, but right now I can almost manage with one cable, which is like 130 something. So yeah, we are at 500 and a little bit more. It's yeah, and this is also something that, you know, when I knitting normal size shawl, I don't have to do this, and this is also, you know, it takes time, which is you know, not my favorite part, but it has to be done. There is no other option. It's not like I can go and, you know, get 3 something meter long cables, although yeah, of course I didn't Google that, but I was just looking at what was available locally, and especially from Knit Pro, because it, you know, if it's not Knit Pro, I don't think I can use it, because I do have my favorite needles from Knit Pro. I have been using Knit Pro for I don't know even how many years. It's been really long time, so way over 10 years definitely, but probably not 15 yet. But now I'm at 1,000, so let's see. I think from this side it's enough, and now the other side, because I have this side too. I have been, you know, already moving them, but now I just need the rest of the stitches moved. Fun, very fun, but nothing I can do. So, oh, unless I could find this exact cable material, and I'm looking at the connection, so I'm quite sure that my husband would be able to, you know, make something, but I'm not sure if it's worth the headache and, you know, everything. So I think I will just continue doing this and wait for the fun times when I only have like less than 4,000. I think then I can. Oh, I forgot about the naps. Okay, so then I will need a lot less if I count also the naps. but at one point I can use 80 centimeter cables. Yay! So that will be around after 1,000 stitches. So it's going to take a long time, but we will eventually get there. So yeah, might take me 10 years, but hopefully it won't. It really depends how often I will have this, uninterrupted time, or even if it's like 1 hour here, 1 hour there, it will add up. So, when my life is a bit different in the future, then I might, use even those hour here, hour there to get something done, because it's 1 hour is still more than 0, and I don't have to. It's for me. It doesn't matter. Did I finish a row or not? In a sense that I know I just can continue where I left off. So okay, now this is done. I can just let oops my so and this is what is still has to be done. Now I always pull them out so that I don't lose any stitches. I know there's also some kind of stoppers. I don't have them, so I'm not just so not to risk it. I always pull them out, so because there can be really bad bad stuff can happen basically, and sometimes it might be not impossible but difficult or annoying to get the stitches back, so it's better not to lose any. All right, so I'll continue. Wow, so I got notification that I reached viewer limit, get more subscribers to get more viewers the next time you go live. So I think I cannot have more than 100 viewers at my, I have like 69 followers right now. Well, that's a bit sad because this was definitely my highest view count. Previously it has been, I think, like 70 something. So to reach almost 100, it's really a lot, especially, you know, considering that I'm not doing anything like, you know, fun. I'm not, you know, dancing, showing my face, talking about, I don't know what. Oh, sorry. I forgot that I'm talking and I took a grape. So, considering everything that I'm just, you know, showing my knitting, and I'm knitting really time-consuming project that so many people tune in. It's really awesome. I do hope I will get my subscriber count higher, so that in the future I will not have the limitation of for viewers, so that, you know, if people want to tune in and watch and sometimes listen to me, they can do it without any problems. So that's why I'm also really appreciative of everyone who is subscribing, because as you see, there are limitations for what can be, you know, done with an account or the lives and everything. So every subscriber will get me closer to that, and also, of course, maybe in really far away future I will even have enough of subscribers so that, oh yes, now again the limit, huh? Oh, that's sad. But yeah, so if I get to let me, yes, I can screenshot. With I think it was the 500. With 500 subscribers, the channel can be monetized, and that also, I don't know if it will give me an edge, you know, will more people see me or not, but you know, even 500 subscribers, I think this will already be like a really big thing, considering right now I don't even have 100 yet, but it does grow. When I started to do lives, I had 53, and that was, when was it? In the middle of November, and again, viewer limit. That's quite sad. Yeah, that's quite sad. That I'll do. No, yes, I managed. So even yeah, and with every live that I do get you know, some new subscribers, and I do also, look at the analytics, and it also says that most of my viewers are new and not subscribe. Of course, I do understand that many of people who, see me for the first time knitting live are most likely not, knitters or fan of that. So they may be just, just checking out what is going on. But I do hope that, yeah, with time, I will get more and more people who are, lace knitting enthusiasts, or just someone who is wants to be part of this really long but fun journey. Even just sometimes to tune in that oh wow, she's after 1 year it's like poof, so that the project is moving along, and I am making progress. So yeah, but I think if it's like since I cannot knit 8 hours every workday and do it for 4 years, to finish it in 4 years, I do think it will take me like 10-15 years, but I am hopeful that I will have the time, but it will also a lot depend on what is going on in my life, and also how my my husband is very supportive, but he also wants to spend time with me, and he also wants to have his own time sometimes. Like right now, I don't know if anyone who is watching right now was here, probably not, when and I think it was last Sunday. No, was it last Sunday when we went? Yeah, it was last Sunday when we went and bought my husband welding machine. Nothing fancy, basically the cheapest thing for electrode welding. And a little bit time before that, we rented a garage right, at our apartment basically, so it's close by. And now he has been practicing some welding, and now he is working on a project. So we went and bought some extra metal and stuff what he wanted, and so he is working on that. And it's really nice that he now has also something. Oh wow, 114. Yeah, I cannot do anything. um so now he because he's really he likes to do stuff with his hands, and for a while he didn't have anything besides the work, and yeah, of course me also, but it's he could not continue with his previous hobbies. He also doesn't always have the energy or space. So now that he has a garage, and it's really spacious garage, so it's not like a big garage, but even if the car is in the garage, there is still like really nice space next to it. But yeah, right now the car is out, and he is practicing the welding, and we will see. where this will take him, because it of course will help him at the work that he does. Welding is, you know, part of the job if you work with metals at the shipyard. But I think he's been talking about the welding for like so long that he wants to, you know, do some stuff with welding. So we always had a plan that, you know, when we get a house and stuff, that we will definitely have a space, special place for, you know, welding, whatever welding we will do, but that we have, you know, safe environment and the machine and stuff for welding. And so although we don't have a house yet, which is in a way, of course it sucks, because you know, it's not like he can wake up and straight go to the garage, because it's, you know, you cannot disturb the neighbors. So that's a little issue right now, but that's why we definitely want to, you know, eventually have a house. So we have the space, and we also don't have to worry about the neighbors and everything. And if the welding and everything is something that he, you know, wants to do and stuff, then certainly I will also support him. So, you know, sometimes maybe, you know, I will have to take over stuff at home, so that he has his, you know, time. Oh, I'm at 4,000. So that he has uninterrupted time for him and his hobbies and stuff. So no, but yeah, it's, I thought, you know, taking a break, but then I'm like, if I take a break, the dog will want to go, because right now he doesn't understand what time it is. It's he's sleeping and stuff, so he's okay. But as soon as I move, he will want to go. And sometimes he is a bit stubborn, so it's not always fast with him. He's a little pug, so you know, he is a bit stubborn from time to time. And so, and also I will have to wait for him to eat in the kitchen. And I thought that maybe I will just really quickly try to finish, and then I will, you know, just end the live, and then I just go, because it's I don't have, oh no, it's 1,000 left, so it's an hour. I don't know, or should I take, so it's almost 4. I don't want him to wait another hour. Okay, I thought I will be faster with this, but yeah, it still looks like I will have 3 hours. Yeah, and 140. Should go, but and it's also raining outside, so I think I'll probably ask my husband, that maybe he can come with me. I will pause my knitting. I'll write down the time, and I will make a call to my husband without the mic. Okay, so husband said he will help. The dog sometimes, he just stays. He's not moving, and he is quite heavy. That's routine for me to just lift and stuff. So, um, husband will help me with bringing him in, so I can be a bit faster. I will hopefully nothing will fall. Okay, so I will try to make it fast. Walk him, feed him. I don't know. I know that most of the people will by that time, move along. But I do want to thank everyone who watches me and stuff. I'm really happy if you are interested enough to watch, subscribe, like, and everything. And until the end of the year, I have the sale on Ravelry. Link is in the description. It's minus 25% of all patterns in my ebook, and you don't need any coupon code. So you just push buy, and you see the new price. So and this is until the end of this year. All right, so now I will try to get out of this chair without falling over, and I will be back as soon as I can. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So I'm back. I think it's like a Murphy law that when you are in a hurry, dog takes a long time with his stuff. But it's even not the problem that it took so it was raining, so it's not like I really want to be outside for a long time, because it's raining and everything is getting wet, him included. Our little, I don't know if he can be called little. He's 13 kilograms, so he's quite a big gentleman. I don't know if you can hear him. I took him in to the room to eat. Usually he eats in the kitchen, but since the two dogs that live temporarily together, they don't get along. The problem is the other dog. She is really territorial. Close enough. And the kitchen is like the best thing in the apartment, so she has attacked him, and not seriously, but still she's a miniature bull terrier, so she has some teeth and stuff, so we just keep them separate. And so in order for me to come here back to my life quicker, I just made him his dinner and took the plate here. He will eat, drink, and have his stuff done. So of course, most of the watchers, they will understandably, oh wow, so you see how long it took me. 16:29. Yeah, he was taking his sweet time. He was not in a hurry, and it's even not, I'm not mad at him, of course, but he had to do his business number one everywhere. Usually it's like bam 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 done, but I don't know, probably he really wanted to stay in the rain. And sometimes it's so funny that he doesn't care that the weather is almost a hurricane or something. We don't get those here, but he's like, he doesn't care if it's like really cold and there's like wind or rain or something. He will stand there, think about life, probably, I don't know. And it's you that is like, oh my god, it's so horrible and so cold and everything, and I want to go in, and he's like, no, it's nice, I want to look at the stars. Or he once watched parked car, like he just stood there like for 5 minutes watching the car. I'm like, it's not necessary, but that's how he can be sometimes. And yeah, it's not always easy to be patient, but I do have to understand that he has his own things and his own personality, and if he wants, sometimes I do just have to wait him, but it's not fun to do when it's like raining and everything is wet and also slippery because we did have had some minus degrees previously, and this there are some patches that are quite icy. So I have to be careful because my foot is still injured. It's the same old injury that has not healed, but I still went back to work because I cannot stay home for few weeks that it might take to heal. But I will, I only have one working day left and then I will have long break anyway, so that's why I also went back. This way I will get those extra half an hour every working day. So yeah, and I have also one other thing why it's dangerous for me to fall. This is more a private thing, not something that I have published next year. It will be probably announced in like 3-4 whatever months, because I will also probably have to take a small break from doing lives, but who knows, maybe not. It's too soon to tell, but so yeah, and I did see my husband for a minute. He came out to see us, but I didn't take the sound off. I told him that yeah, I will, although it would have been nice to have his help, but I thought that with the walking, more like taking the dog back, because sometimes he has to be carried. We don't always have the time to wait him out. He can just stand, like 10-15 minutes, and in this rain I didn't want to stay, but I thought I can manage to carry him, and I did, so that my husband could go back to garage and finish, because I don't know, maybe he has like 1 hour or so before he will have to finish anyway, because he doesn't he's worried about disturbing the neighbors. The garage is straight under the apartments, so cutting metal is noisy, and he doesn't want to disturb neighbors or have any problems and stuff, so he tries to keep it between not just between those quiet hours, but even more, so that because even if the quiet hour is not, I don't know what time it starts, but at 7 or 8 it's still okay kind of to make a sound, but it's it's like on humane whatever level, so people still want to relax and stuff and not listen to the cutting metal and everything. So I think he will be maybe 1 hour or 1.5 or something, so it's not very long that he has. And he if it's going well, then it's you don't want to lose the time, and also the the thing my brain is not working right now, so sorry, but yeah, he wants to keep going, and so here I am. I also don't have a lot left. Yeah, it would be. I do hope that in the future, especially when I'm more home, I will be able to start my lives sooner, at earlier time, so that I don't have such interruption like having to walk the dog, so that everything is done before it's time to walk our dog. And I probably will manage, but we had an appointment with eye doctor today for me. Finally will get new glasses. I do need them, half blind like I am, and I finally thought that okay, it will be something for my birthday and whatever. So right now at work, when I work on the ship, I use lenses because we also have to wear the safety protection glasses, and with normal glasses I will have to use the special ones that are like really big, and the things get foggy, and with helmet and everything it's not very comfy. And so at work I always have my lenses, but soon I will be more at home, so and the lenses are really nice and stuff, but with my really bad really bad eyes, it's they sometimes get dry and everything, so it's not perfect, and they also cost money. So, and since my last time I got new glasses, it's like probably 8 or something years, so I thought maybe it's time. And right now at the end of the year there are really good oh fuck, what is it? Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I remember the word in the wrong language, but so the sales right now, the sales, and since I have like really big minus, today I found out it's even worse than previously, so it's minus 6.75, so worse than previously. And those glasses are freaking expensive. I don't remember how much my last glasses cost, but it was definitely not even close to these prices. But prices go up, and I'm also in a different country right now, so, and the doctor found one other funny stuff with my eyes, so I think that also added a bit to the problem. So, and in order to not have like the bottom of the okay, I have to at the same time I have to keep an eye on the pattern that I don't miss anything. So just so not to have like really thick glasses, because the frames also have some limitations. I have to have those glasses that are 2 or 3 times like shape. I don't know what they do with them, but basically so that they are thin. And even with the sale it's still like 300. So and the frame is also not for free, so it was a quite quite big expense, but at the same time I know that usually I wear my glasses for like, okay, maybe not full 10 years, but close to that. So, it's not that bad in long run. And so I will finally also have glasses that are HD basically, because right now my old glasses are not, they still get some scratches and everything. Also the minus is different, and the frame, because my frames always are plastic, they tend to um, yeah, they are still fine in one piece, but they stretch, so they don't hold that well anymore. So that's also the reason why it's, sometimes I do have to change them. But yeah, and for this really long story, so basically we had to do that, and before that we really quickly went to some other shops that we had to visit, for the food and stuff, and some metal for my husband. So indeed, so it was, way after lunchtime when I had the time to start with my life, because I also had to eat before, and so yeah, it's not ideal, because I will finish quite late, but yeah, hopefully in the future I will be able to plan a bit, that I can start earlier with my knitting. That would be nice. I wanted to say something else, but what was it? I don't know. I'm getting close. I'm getting close, but hopefully, a lot of things. Hopefully, yeah. And I still think about having a little side project, because I would call this like my main project, or I don't know, probably. But I'm thinking that I probably should start something else that I can do in the evenings. Uh, although I think that I would have to probably ask my husband, because if I'm knitting almost every day, many hours and stuff, that is he okay with that? Because I do, think that since we are married and we have family, and it's not always about me, and also not always about him, and we, with some stuff I do think that, not that, I don't need like his permission per se, but I do want him to be, happy, and if I'm already like during the day I'm knitting a lot and stuff, how he feels about me knitting even more, and so this is something that I would prefer to kind of discuss with him. Probably he will still say yes, but I don't know. I really like the saying, the most common saying is happy wife, happy life, but I so want, I usually said happy husband, happy life, but I so once someone said that happy spouse, happy house. And I think this is like the more, it's the best way to say it, because both of us, should be happy, and there should be like a balance. And so it's not only about me, and me as a wife, although sometimes I might be, not sometimes, and not might be, but I'm definitely, he has spoiled me in many ways. And but I do also, try and want him to feel special and be spoiled, because he is my husband, and his happiness is also important to me. And sometimes there are things that I can do to make him more happy, or support him in ways that he needs or wants, and do stuff that he likes, because it's not, the world doesn't what is it, so I'm not the center of the universe per se, so uh, so it's important to also treat him like he as he deserves, because he's been really supportive and understanding. And he, if someone would ask who is doing more of home related stuff, it's definitely him. He's the one who cooks, and he, one of the reasons is also that because I don't like to use a lot of spices, so for me, there's like a few things that I usually use, and he likes to have more flavor. So this is definitely one of the reasons why he prefers to cook. But it's also because he knows that I don't like to cook. I can do it, I have done it, but yeah, I don't enjoy it that much, although I think when I'm more home and he will have longer working days and stuff, so then might do at least the dinner part and stuff. But the soups that he takes to work for his lunch, all are done by him, and he does them from scratch. So he has some favorites that he's doing. So yeah, don't want to brag, but best husband. And especially knowing that how bad it can be in some families, and also how it was when I was a child. And props to my mom, that she was she still has her sanity after living that life, that everything was on her, and not only the children and home stuff, but also basically making money. So she was but now she's free and happy, and that's definitely that was something that I didn't want from so that my life is not like hers, that I have a useless piece of at home. That was something that I was always dreading, because your spouse should not be like the anchor basically, but you should be lifting each other up. And if one doesn't have the energy or is feeling down or whatever, then the other one does more, and so on. So it's teamwork, and it's not always 100 and 100. Some say it's like 50-50, but sometimes it's like 60-40, whatever, however you want to look at. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear him, but the pug is singing a bit. He's doing his annoyed voices. So yeah, it's but I would say that the life is easier when you have a very supportive spouse who really loves you and supports you in every way. And when you're down, they lift you up, and you can share the happy moments, and you don't have to pretend or not even lie, but you can be open. And this is such a uh, freeing it's freeing that you can you are who you are, and you can express your feelings and thoughts and everything, and your spouse is supporting. And yeah, I think it's amazing to have such a man. I didn't think such a guy can exist. And yeah, he might exist, but there's also other things that were important for me. So because I didn't want to, I wanted him to also be from the country that I'm from and everything, speak certain languages, and like we all have some preferences and everything. And so yeah, but it turned out that he did exist, and we found each other, and here we are. 3 years of marriage, but I'd say with every year it's only stronger and stronger, and we're still learning a lot uh, and improving ourselves. So yeah, I think it's really nice. And for I don't know, 2 something months we worked, not always like together, but we saw each other during the breaks and everything. And now I think last almost 2 weeks and stuff or something, he's been working in a different area, so too far for us to see during the day, and I've been really missing him. It's although we see each other every day and stuff, but even this 8, okay, a bit more than 8 hours, because we it takes time to go. We are early at work and stuff, but even those hours separately, I still miss him, and it's been quite sad and difficult not seeing him at work anymore like we used to see. So it's and yeah, and of course, even when we were working, it wasn't always everything like roses and peaches and stuff. It's not always easy, but I really liked it anyway, and we kind of like had an opportunity to test our communication and how we could communicate with each other better and everything. So we did have some arguments and stuff because I sometimes I'm not very patient, and for him he's just learning this profession. I have been doing it for a year, so for me it's a bit different. And sometimes it's like, how you doesn't, who you know, stupid stuff basically. But yeah, it's, I would say it's even annoying. It's like anything that he tries to do, it's like somehow he's like expert. He just recently started with pipe stuff, and it's like he can, you know, already do a lot, and you know, with different stuff, and also fast. And now he started to weld. I'm sure that he is welding a lot better than me, although I also had some time, you know, to practice and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that he's doing it a lot better than me. So it's like anything that he tries or does, it's like he's just able to do it, and it's amazing. But he did say that he will not. Uh, I will always, basically, the only thing I will always be better at is knitting, because he doesn't have patience for knitting. So I'm like, at least I will have one thing in my life that I am the best at. Of course, you know, Excel sheets and stuff, I will be always, that will be also my stuff. But yeah, from this, everything that is done by hands, knitting is the only thing for me. That will be only for me, and everything else, yeah, I think he will be better at me when he, you know, tries and has some practice. I don't know. He's just like, he's just so, I don't know, talented. So, and it's really funny how he can do really different things, and you know, they turn out really nice, and yeah, really great. Oh, uh, it's a bit painful to sit, but I still have, you see, it's not a lot left. So less than 500 is still to do, and then I can say that the row number 5 is done. And like always, because you know, I know people are, you know, coming and going. I don't think anyone is, you know, watching from the as soon as I start until the end. I don't think so. So my assumption is that there are probably new people who hasn't watched from the beginning. So I want to thank you for watching, for, you know, liking my live, or, you know, leaving a comment. Every interaction helps. I'm very thankful for all my subscribers. Today I found out that subscriber count matters when you do lives, because I do have a limit. I'm not 100% sure what is the limit, but it's around 100 something. So I do hope to get the subscriber count up, so that there won't be restrictions. I will have to read those YouTube's rule book or something to know what are the limitations and everything. Because previously I only knew that I could not do live with my phone, which I'm using right now, before I have 50 subscribers. So, but yeah, with every live, usually I get some new subscribers, which is always really cool, but I don't see it before, my live end. So it's always a nice surprise. How many people watched, how many views I get, and subscriber count and everything. So I am very thankful for all that. And I do have links in my description. I have more than 100 patterns published. All of them are available on Ravelry, although some are also available on Etsy and Lovecrafts. But everything, all my collection is available on Ravelry. Uh, also my ebook with 10 patterns and my like really condensed life story. And since today until end of the year, everything is -25. There is no coupon code or anything. You just add to cart, and you will then see the the price for the discount price. So and so yeah, if you knit and you maybe want to try out some of my patterns, and there are also at least 5 or 6, well, I don't even know how many patterns that are totally free. So I have if you open my Ravelry page, at the beginning of the page I have a list of pattern names which are free. So it's easy to check out if you like any of those. And of course, when I have time, I will be adding. I do have some new patterns waiting to be published. It's just more difficult now that I just have so much more on my plate that it's difficult to find the time to prepare shawl for the photographing. The photographing is the most the least favorite part, and the pattern has to be also cut and made to pieces and everything put together into one beautiful PDF file. So everything takes time, but I am hopeful that I can maybe soon publish something new, and also I will be updating some of my older patterns because I'm doing minor changes, but the biggest change will be just the photographs, because not all of the photos from previous long years are to my liking, basically. And so since I have this, I want everything to look the same and stuff, so I will be doing some of them, redoing them. And someone says hi, I also say hi. It's cool to that I'm not like the crazy person talking here by myself in my room, that are people actually interacting or asking questions sometimes. So it's always nice. Yeah. I am getting close, and I already know that the next row will be pain. It's the purling row. It will be quite boring, so I will have to see when is the best time to knit it, because if it's it's so, for me it's really sometimes some stuff is boring for me, so, and I don't want to knit while I'm trying to basically stay awake, because it's boring. I don't know if it's probably it's my thing. in a way that I don't think all people or all knitters will have that same problem, that certain rows are so, boring that you're trying to not fall asleep. But I haven't asked anyone, so maybe it is, maybe it's not. But for me, the purling row, the row number 4, wow, yeah, that was I was so bored. And in order to, be more alert, uh, I was talking and talking and talking, but eventually I was like, okay, it's not like I have to finish it in one day. It's, it's not a sprint, it's a really long marathon. So let's not take the joy out of the thing. So I didn't finish knitting that row that day. I think that was I think that was the 4th row that that was boring, most likely. Yeah, I knitted for 72 minutes and then I gave up. So, with such a project, I don't want to. I don't know. Of course, no, the burning out is possible, and I don't want to also be, that it's it gets too much or something. So I do have to keep in mind that, listen to myself if I'm really too tired, or cannot concentrate, or I have some pain or something, so that I'm not pushing myself too hard, because sometimes it's better to continue some other day. So, and it's not always easy, but I am trying to be better at it. Oh, end of the row. But hopefully the next row will not be that bad, and I am not very close, but I will finish the row, then I will check the pattern, because one thing that is keeping me really focused is not the correct word, but keeping me on the toes or something, is that soon the quicker I am with this, I will start with my naps, and I'm really waiting for the naps. It's my favorite thing, I think, about the knitting. So, and there's so much that can be done with naps, and also like 2-ply or 3-ply naps that I most definitely have also in this shawl. Also naps that are different color, so there will be a lot of fun stuff here. So that's also makes me excited that this, if it would be just a plain white shawl, like all the way, yeah, I don't think I would be excited. But I'm adding the color just the way I would do some other shawls. I'm doing some color work, fun stuff, very fun stuff. And this is what also oh well, motivates me a bit. I think I'm not sitting straight, and that's my pain from that. Ouch. And so yeah, it's like I'm always waiting for this really fun part, but to get there I have to knit some not fun part some not so fun stuff, but that's how it is. There's nothing I can do about it now, because my pattern is basically finished only the last part, which is like after the 400 stitches, when I have only 400 stitches. I have not finished that butterfly, which is butterfly from my wedding shawl, which is actually, still not, I haven't shown it. So I don't have any photographs of it, and I have not, I didn't show it publicly, basically. And so the last part of this shawl, I'm showing it the wrong way, but basically, this last part is this my wedding butterfly, and I have not finished that butterfly because my butterfly was on paper, and I knew I took the paper with me, and then it's like poof, lost. So I had to use my shawl. So it's not ideal, but and it will not be 100%, I think, and I don't think I will even try to get everything 100% accurate. So, but yeah, I will have to, like, take the shawl and again, like, count and everything. It's a really huge butterfly, so all the shawl is like the butterfly and with knobs and stuff. So but since it will take me a while before I get to that point, and it's annoying to do it, I will do it at later point. But everything else is with my pattern is done. Oh, I'm here. Everything else is done. So, and I'm not planning on any changes. So also the colors are chosen. The only thing that I might choose is like the shade of certain color, but like basic color scheme is written down and everything else. So I would say the pattern is done like 98% or something. So yeah, and I am getting close. I am very, very close. And I've been talking a lot again. Yeah. But at least it's not like I'm, yeah, talking to myself. Uh, at least some people are listening. I don't know if they care about what they talk, about what I talk, sorry. But, if you want me to talk about something else, then that is the, purpose of the chat, so you can, ask something or whatever. Okay, we are at the end. So now I only have the 8 last stitches. I don't know why I only did 8 stitches for the edge since it's such a big shawl, but yeah, I did 8. Usually it's 6 or 7, so I only added 1. Who knows what I was thinking last year in May. All right, so 1750 you saw, right? Yes, you saw 1715. So it did not, the last part was not that bad. I thought I heard my husband. No, he's not coming. So it was, what was it? So yeah, less than 3 hours. Yeah. Okay. So this is it for today. Hear noises. I don't know if it's maybe it's the neighbors. Okay, so today I'm done for today. So if I, where is it? Oh, so here. So basically it's, you know, after the next row it will be better, but you know, see, this is the 3 knit stitches between yarn overs, and here is this. This will be the stitching part later, and after a few rows it will be, you know, really easy to see, and then it will be like pew pew pew. So okay, but for today I am finished. I am tired. Dog is sleeping. He has, oh, and now my husband came. I will mute for a second, I think. No, because I also want to thank you. Okay, I will have to, okay, second. He's still not coming to the room. And now it's Baba, okay. Okay, so yeah, he came. Once again, it's like I'm a broken gramophone, but thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, interacting. Yeah, I have the links in the description. If you want to check out my patterns, Ravelry has all of them. It's more than 100 plus ebook, and there's also a sale until the end of the year, minus 25. You don't need the coupon code or anything, just, you know, choose the pattern and poof. And I also have the free patterns available on Ravelry. So yeah, this is it for today. I'm hoping to be back very soon, definitely next week. I don't know which day. This is going to be a surprise, not only for you but also for me. And so thank you. Hope you have a beautiful and nice Sunday. Maybe you have some snow. We don't have so snow. We have rain, but maybe you have some snow. So it's like December, you know, white Christmas and stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time.